The Matadors love its newest Texas Tech store, offering the official Wreck-'em Tech shirt of the Saddle Tramps. Together, the Matador and the Saddle Tramps are ready to gear you up for Texas Tech football. Buy your Wreck-'em Tech shirt at the Matador for only $15 and feel proud that you are supporting the Saddle Tramps and Texas Tech. Start a new tradition. Stop at the corner and shop the Matador, or shop online at shopthematador.com.
Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Matador Express. I'm your host, Everett.
And I'm Dawit Haile. After 3 weeks into the conference play for all the athletic teams here at Texas Tech, only the volleyball team has a conference win under their belt. But unfortunately, they've had to deal with 3 straight losses against Kansas State, Texas, and Oklahoma. But now they have a chance this week against Iowa State.
The Red Raiders soccer team is one of those teams that's yet to get a conference win through its first Big 12 games, 4 Big 12 games of the season. Dawit, they started out 9-0, 10-0. What do you think's gone wrong these past couple of weeks?
Obviously, injuries always play a role in these kind of circumstances. They lost Jay DePaul, who was their starting center back. Her and Bridget Jenkins had a really good relationship on the back line and how to play with Watson. And then also Brianna Romer, junior forward, went down with the leg injury as well, so that took away some depth from them, which limited their scoring opportunities. The problem with that is the only 2 people that the Tech soccer team has been able to rely on consistently for goals is Janine Becky and Hannah Devine. The problem with this is Hannah Devine is now all the way on the back line to take the spot DePaul left open. So the only time she's able to give goals to the team is on corner kicks, which she's very good at.
Yeah, Coach Tom Stone will have the Red Raiders on the road again this weekend after a 4-2 loss against West Virginia last Friday. They'll take on number 9 Kansas this Friday, and then they'll take on TCU in Fort Worth on Sunday. The football team came really close to getting its first conference win this past Saturday against West Virginia. They led by as many as 14 points in the fourth quarter over the Mountaineers, but Mountaineer kicker Josh Lambert, he hit a career-long and set a school record 55-yard field goal as time was expiring to put the Mountaineers up 37-34 and win that game for them. Tech looked pretty dominant in the first half of that game. They were on a roll offensively. Defensively gave up 10 points in the first half. What do you think went wrong in the second half?
I don't think it's something that's just specific to that game. I think it's something that's been going on so far this season. This team hasn't developed a winning culture yet, and Cliff will eventually do that, hopefully, for this football team. But when you don't have a winning culture, it's hard to take advantage of turnovers you create. You have penalties pile up on you, and even when you're in the lead, you just feel like something's going to happen eventually. And I feel like they have that mentality where there's always a but whenever good things come their way.
And Cliff's talked about a lot this year, and some of the players I mentioned, once you see them, West Virginia start driving, it's kind of in the fourth quarter, it's kind of oh, here we go again mentality. And Cliff's talked about a lot, getting a win is important here in this situation because they can build confidence off of that. And so far this year, the Tech team haven't had a lot of moments that they could build confidence on. But he talked about this week, they had some good things in the first quarter. Devin Lauderdale really stepped up in the outside receiver spot, which the offensive coordinator, Eric Morris, has been looking for a lot. Most of the year through the receiving corps, it's just been inside stuff with Jordan Davis, with Bradley Marquez. They've been the real leaders in that receiving corps. And seeing Devin Lauderdale step up and score 2 touchdowns, Cliff said those really helpful for the offense and really helpful for the rhythm. So hopefully this week against Kansas, they're able to build off of that and maybe get a win in the conference for the first time. They'll take on Kansas at 2:30 this Saturday at Jones AT&T Stadium. That wraps up this week's episode of Matador Express. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.